From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from L.A. He'll take this at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another carry for him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. You gotta read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you gotta react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And the Rams will take possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And that's good for a gain of 5. Kirby Jones. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 34. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Play action on 1st down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
2nd and 10 now. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Called in left side. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking for a throw here. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and short. Joshua Carty out for the Rams field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Slide's kick is up and good. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Dumped off to his running back. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Takes off right out of the read option. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Brought in right side.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate. Will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants?
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. The running back gets it on the draw, and he's brought down for a loss.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this later. I mean, really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts at the 3. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Complete out to the right side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
They've got a man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Working quickly here. From the 26 on 2nd down. Looking for a target. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. and set, 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Catch is made down the right sideline. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun here. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 3rd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's a give up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he's brought down after a short gain. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They're throwing it. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. All right, here we go. Second down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to push this down to the 12. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to the well again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. And it's the Cowboys, ready to field this kick. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. This return starts at the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Buys time, rolling right. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.